Okay, I really want to show you how to do this on the calculator, so I really hope it works this time. A player hits a tennis ball across the court, records the height of the ball at different times as shown on the table. So, in order to find a quadratic model, we go to Stat, Edit. I already have 0, 1, 2, 3 in my L1, and I have 5.5, 6, 5.5, and 4 in my L2. Those are these data points. So to find a quadratic model, I go to Stat, arrow over to Calc. I want quadratic regression, choice 5. I want it to compare L1 and L2, so I arrow down. We never touch frequency list. I want to store the equation in Y1, so I go vars, arrow over to Y vars, enter, enter, and I want it to calculate. So my equation is y equals, and now it gives me the a, b, and c. So the equation would be y equals, so this is part A, y equals negative 1/2 x squared, because the a is negative 0.5, which is negative 1/2, plus x plus 5.5, plus x plus 5.5. Use the model to estimate the height of the ball at 4 seconds. Well, time is our x. So we want to know when x is 4. So I want to put 4 in there and there. Let's review how to do that on the calculator. We're going to get out of this screen, second quit. We're going to go 4 stow x, enter. Then I'm going to type negative 0.5 x squared plus x plus 5.5 equals. That's 1.5. So the height of the ball is 1.5 feet at 4 seconds. What is the ball's maximum height? Well, that's when we come to the calculator and we look at the graph of this function, which we just stored this function in y equals. That's when we did vars, y vars. We told to put the function into y1. So if you look at y equals, there's the function, negative 0.5 x squared plus 1x plus 5.5. We look at the graph, and the question is what again? What is the ball's maximum height? What is the ball's maximum height? So we want to know this point right here. So we're going to go to second calculate, maximums, choice 4. To find that maximum point, first I have to go to the left of it. You can see that it says left bound. So I'm going to go to the left of it. Anywhere to the left of that point is fine. Push enter. Then I'm going to go to the right of it. Anywhere to the right of it is fine. Press enter. And then I want the calculator to guess the maximum between those two boundaries. And it's at 1 second, 6 feet. The 1 means time, the 6 means height. So at 1 second it reaches 6 feet. So the ball's maximum height is 6 feet. So remember, there's a difference between stat, calc. That's to find the quadratic regression model. That's to get the a, b, and c. And then second, I say second calc. It's really second trace. If you look at it, the button says trace, but above it it says calc. That's to find a max or a min. So those are the difference between those two buttons. I think on the first video I went through how to find a, b, and c given the 3 points. I'm going to do it again just to be careful. Actually, no. I'm sure I already did that, so I'm not going to do that again. The only thing I want to review now is the difference between standard form and quadratic form, because I still have people, if I'm given this function, y equals negative 3 x plus 2 squared minus 5, and asked to find the vertex, I still have people multiplying this out. You guys, if you're asked to find the vertex when you're given this information, do a little happy dance. They give you the vertex, negative 2, negative 5. It tells you it opens down. It tells you it has a slope, quote unquote, of 3. So it's going to be a skinny upside down parabola with a vertex at negative 2, negative 5. The only time you multiply this out is when the question says, write the function in standard form. Standard form is when you have to multiply it out. What does a function in standard form look like? Let me show you. A function in standard form looks like this. Y equals 2x squared minus 8x plus 6. Now that's much harder to graph, because in order to graph this function in standard form, we first have to find the axis of symmetry, which is negative b over 2a. Then we have to take this number, which it'll be a number when you plug those in, and plug it in for x to find the vertex, x comma y. And then you know that it opens up because this number is positive and it has a slope of 2, so it's kind of skinny, but that's what it looks like. So it's a minimum. You have to know the difference between these two forms and what they're telling you. Do not automatically multiply this out unless it says put it in standard form. Okay? That's pretty much everything we've done so far. You're going to want to watch this part again on putting the information in and getting a quadratic regression model from the first slide. But it's here if you want to watch it as many times as you want. Stat, edit, enter the information, stat, calc, quadratic regression gives you the equation.